Hey guys, so thank you so much for over 100 subscribers. I can't believe I'm in this point of my channel now, but I guess I am. So most people know about Australia because of its unique marsupial life and menacing insects and arachnids. Today I will be teaching you about all the very unique animals that call Australia home. I will even be showing you a live Australian animal, so stick around to the end for that. First, I will teach you about the mammals of Australia, and specifically the marsupials first. The marsupials that we know and love actually originated in Asia and North America. From there they spread into South America, then to Antarctica, and finally to Australia, where they remain to this day. I will now give you some examples of Australian marsupials. You'll probably know about most of them, but there might be some that you don't know. First we have the kangaroo. The red kangaroo is the biggest marsupial on Earth that we know of. A newborn kangaroo is only about the size of a grape, but an adult red kangaroo can be 8 feet or 2.4 meters high. For reference, the average human is 5.6 to 5.2 feet tall, so kangaroos can be very tall. Male kangaroos often fight each other by kicking each other. Their kicks are very strong and can deal fatal injuries. Kangaroos also fill the same ecological niche as deer do in other parts of the world. Kangaroos also sometimes defend themselves by leading predators into bodies of water and drowning them. The next marsupial is the koala. Koalas only eat eucalyptus leaves, and they will only eat them if they are attached to a branch. If the leaves are on a dish, they will not recognize it as food. Eucalyptus leaves do not give much energy, so koalas sleep 18 to 22 hours every day. Koalas actually have 2 thumbs on each of their hands to help them climb. 2 thumbs on each hand. That just looks cursed. Koalas almost never have to drink water. They get most of their water from the eucalyptus leaves. The third marsupial is the sugar glider. Sugar gliders get their name from the fact that they can glide, and that they like to eat tree sap and nectar. They do also eat bugs. They are 12 inches or 30 centimeters long. They can also glide distances over 131 feet or 40 meters, but usually glide only 20 feet or 6 meters. They have thumbs on their feet. On their feet. Opossums also have thumbs on their feet, so if you live in America and think you are safe from the foot thumbs, you are not. I will eventually do a separate video on opossums because they are a random marsupial in North America, and I don't have the time to talk about them in this video, so make sure to watch that video when it comes out. Opossums are actually different from possums because opossums live in North America and possums live in Australia. The last marsupial I will be talking to you guys about today is the wombat. They are herbivores and are 40 inches or 1 meter long. They live in burrows, and because of this they have evolved a backwards pouch so that they don't get dirt in their pouch while they're digging. They also poop cubes. Their poop comes out as cubes. I will now teach you about the monotremes of Australia. A monotreme is a type of mammal just like marsupials and placentals are types of mammals. If you don't know, placentals are most of the mammals on Earth and are the most common mammals on Earth. Placentals also include us humans. Back to monotremes, they are only found in Oceania and are found nowhere else on Earth except in zoos. Monotremes are the only mammals that lay eggs. Mammals are usually known for their live birth, while these ones lay eggs. I will now give you the examples of monotremes that live in Australia. The first monotreme is the platypus. They are about 17 to 20 inches long. They look like a combination of a beaver and a duck. Actually, when European scientists first discovered them in 1798, many people thought they were a hoax because of how strange they looked. Male platypuses even have venomous spikes on their hind legs. The venom is not deadly to humans, but it can cause immense pain. Female platypuses actually sweat out milk for their babies. They are aquatic and have webbed feet as a result of it. They are carnivorous and eat worms and crustaceans. They actually also glow under UV light. The other monotreme is called the echidna. They are insectivores and eat ants and termites. They have long tongues to catch and eat them. They are 12 to 18 inches long. They have spikes on their backs to defend against predators. The echidna's ancestors actually used to be aquatic, just like the platypus is aquatic, which is how they actually survived. Basically, monotremes used to be much more widespread throughout Australia, but then when marsupials came in, they outcompeted the monotremes, but marsupials actually aren't able to live underwater because of their pouch. So the ancestors of the platypus and echidna survived. I will now teach you about the placental mammals of Australia. First up is the dingo. They are a type of wild dog that are 3.5 to 4 feet long. They are pretty similar to other species of wild dogs, but they have a very interesting history, so I will share it with you guys. Dingoes likely got to Australia because of ancient humans bringing them over in boats as pets. This is not proven, but it is the most plausible answer. The dingo's ancestors originated in Asia at a time when it looked like this. But even in this time of lowered sea levels, Asia and Australia were still not connected. So humans probably took the dingoes over as pets in boats. They probably took them first to New Guinea, and which at that point was connected to Australia, and then they spread into Australia from there. The other placental mammal I will be teaching to you about are the native inhabitants of Australia, or the Aboriginal people. Humans first arrived in Australia between 48,000 to 50,000 years ago. The Aboriginals actually had a form of agriculture that was sustainable and did not degrade the soil quality. They semi-domesticated some plants. These plants that they domesticated grew very well in their environment. They actually semi-controlled the environments of the land, clearing forests to make space for crops, and planting forests in other places. These practices, however, did not harm the environment. They would have had specific places for forests, crops, and kangaroo hunting places. These people lived in harmony with the land and did not harm it in any major way. Unfortunately, when Europeans colonized Australia, they mistreated the Aboriginals. They thought of them as savage barbarians, which was not true at all. Now, in this video, I'm not going to talk about the invertebrates of Australia, like the spiders and insects, because personally I think the vertebrates are way more interesting. But if you do want to see a video on the invertebrates of Australia, then drop a comment saying that you will. I might, if there's a lot of comments saying that they want me to do a video on the invertebrates of Australia. Now I will teach you guys about the terrestrial birds of Australia. First we have the living dinosaur, the cassowary. Cassowaries are about 5 to 6 feet tall, or 1.5 to 1.8 meters tall. They are omnivores and have strong scaly legs that have claws on them. These claws are 5 inches long, or 125 centimeters long. Millimeters long. They usually defend themselves with these legs and usually kick to defend. They can also jump 5 feet or half a meter high. As if they were not dinosaur looking enough, they have a crest on the top of their head. They can run up to 13 miles per hour or 48 kilometers per hour. They are also very aggressive birds. The other terrestrial bird I will teach you guys about is the emu. Emus are about 5.7 feet or 1.75 meters tall. They are omnivorous and eat fruits, seeds, leaves, insects, and small animals. They have a bare blue neck. Their eggs are a greenish blue color. The males actually incubate the eggs and take care of the chicks. They can run up to 31 miles per hour or 50 kilometers per hour. In 1932, Australia actually declared war on the emus because they were destroying farmland. In the end, thankfully, the emus won the war. If you want to learn more about the emu war, then go check out Oversimplified's video on it. He explains different wars that happened throughout history on his channel. So if you want to learn more about the emu war, then go check out his video. Lastly, I will teach you guys about the reptiles of Australia. First, we have the thorny devil. They are 4 to 6 inches long. They have a strange way of getting water. They go into places where dew is collected and let the dew drop onto their backs. The dew then makes its way to their mouth through micro grooves in the thorny devil's skin. They also have a false head on their back. Predators may think the false head is the actual head and attack that, which protects the actual head. They have thorns all over their bodies, which give them their name and also help them defend against predators. They only eat ants. Thorny devils can actually shoot blood out of their eyes to drive predators away. The next reptile I will be teaching you guys about is the frilled dragon. They are 38 inches or 90 centimeters long and are carnivorous, eating insects and small mammals. They usually don't have the frill up and only unfold it to make themselves look bigger and more threatening to predators. They can also sprint up to 30 miles per hour and run on their hind legs. They spend about 90% of their time in trees. The last reptile and animal I will be teaching you guys about in this video is the bearded dragon. Now I actually have a live bearded dragon to show you guys. Say hello to Herman. I am actually taking care of him for Thanksgiving break, so he is not actually my pet, but nevertheless I will show him to you guys. So bearded dragons are about 16 to 24 inches or 40.64 to 60.96 centimeters long. They are omnivorous, and Herman here eats mealworms and salad, but in the wild they will eat fruit, leaves, and insects as well as small lizards. Wild bearded dragons bask on rocks and tree branches. Herman here is basking on like a piece of wood. To show dominance, bearded dragons will inflate their throats, change color, and open their mouths, like in the picture. The most aggressive color they can change to is black. That's it for the unique fauna of Australia. If you liked the video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, share, the bell, and share the video with others to see more videos like this. I will see you guys next time. Bye.